3 weeks to the election, the leaders are on the charge. This is Manifesto Week, and today the Brexit Party delivered theirs. Just don't call it that.
We're not putting out a manifesto. This is a contract with the people. The word manifesto has been tainted. And I would argue...
So what's in their contract with the people? A clean break from all EU institutions, scrapping VAT on fuel bills and corporation tax for firms earning less than £10,000. And this.
We would very much want to get immigration numbers down to what for 60 years were very acceptable and very workable post-war levels. And yes, I'm talking around about 50,000 people every year.
But is that even possible?
We are 47,000 nurses short across England and Scotland alone, not the whole of the UK. We are 60,000 engineering graduates short. According to the Federation of Master Builders, 33,500 builders short, and that's just this year alone. It's going to take years, if not decades, to fill these. Your 50,000 number of curbing immigration, it's just pie in the sky, isn't it?
We have failed to encourage young people to go into the right skills and trade. We're not pretending for a moment this can be solved overnight. It'll take years to get this right, but let's at least try and get a national debate around making a start.
50,000 is unattainable, isn't it? 50,000 is unattainable, though, isn't it?
No, not at all. If that's what you want to do, that's what you can do.
So we now know what their policies are. We've got to wait a few days to find out his. But the Prime Minister did give us one preview today while touring a hospital in Worksop.
I want our market to be open. I want people to be able to buy stuff in the UK, but it's only reasonable when international buyers come in and buy property that they should make a contribution to life in this country. And we will use that 3% stamp duty to help tackle the problems of homelessness.
Something a bit brighter for it.
The pottery pig may say saving for a rainy day, but the evaluation of his manifesto launched yesterday was, quote, colossal spending and taxation pledges, according to the Institute for Fiscal Studies.
We've been very straight. 95% of the population will not pay any more in tax at all. The richest 5% will pay a bit more. The biggest corporations will pay more. And we have costed it very, very carefully, produced a very full costings through our grey book. The information is all there.
While some face criticism for future plans, though, it's the coalition past that the Lib Dem leader was asked to answer for today.
It breaks my heart. People are dying because of austerity, you know that? Because of the Lib Dems enabling that.
And I'd encourage you to look at what our plans are for this year, because we're setting out a lot more money.
It's just not good enough, though. It's just not good enough.
The Brexit Party say they're under no illusions of forming a government, but merely hoping to shape the agenda.
Stop Brexit!
Given they're accused of splitting the vote in some key seats for the Conservatives, they may not even need a non-manifesto to do that.
Well, there's been no shortage of spending pledges in this election campaign. Today it was the turn of Plaid Cymru, promising £20 billion of investment in renewable energy, transport infrastructure and digital technology. Launching the manifesto, their leader, Adam Price, described it as a Welsh green jobs revolution, as Andy Davis reports.
This is Wales.
The soundtrack was upbeat, contemporary, even if at one point Plaid Cymru's leader was scanning history, notably the moon landings, for lessons in national ambition.
But let's plant our flag, not on the moon's surface, but here in our own land, not to escape our planet, but to save it.
Wales is a cradle of a green industrial revolution is the pitch from Plaid, where with an extra £20 billion invested, there'll be 3 tidal lagoons, a new offshore wind farm and 20,000 new green social homes. And where by 2030, all mainline rail lines will be electrified in a nation self-sufficient in renewable energy. So it's a call for more money from Westminster, more powers to Cardiff too, where justice and policing would be devolved for the first time, where new tax measures would help fund a free social care service and early years childcare. But in the meantime...
You know, we're having this election to solve, I suppose, Boris' Brexit problem.
This is a party heavily criticised by some for standing down candidates in electoral pacts, hoping others will embrace its rallying cry for a second referendum. So in the event of another election yielding a minority Tory government, could Adam Price support Boris Johnson's Brexit deal if it comes with a second referendum attached?
We would want any deal, whether it's Boris Johnson's Brexit deal or Jeremy Corbyn's, to be put back to the people. So we would want to see that happening to any deal. I mean, it's for the people to decide, and so that's the key thing. And obviously, in that context, we would be strongly making the case for Remain.
So that's a yes.
Well, look, anything which gets us to the point where actually we can actually reject now through a popular mandate something that is net negative for Wales, then we have to take that opportunity. It's a decision we're going to make probably in less than 3 weeks, and it's going to cast its shadow for generations.
A generation which would witness not Brexit but Welsh independence instead. A referendum on that in the next decade is Adam Price's vision, so too his aim of becoming Wales's next First Minister. In 18 months' time, it'll be a fight to govern Wales. For now, it's a fight for influence in Westminster.